different day, different guest. Welcome to another episode of Chance to the Pen. I'm your host, Besin Siamula, and today my guest here is a Colbert University student. He's shown up as a representative of metallurgical engineering, and he is here to break down or tell us the nitty gritties of this program. Brother, hi.
And how you doing?
Yeah, I'm right, and I'm super glad that you finally gotten to do this video once again. First and foremost, yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Daliso Banda, a second year metallurgical engineer at the Colbert University. Yeah, I think that's just a short preamble about myself.
Okay, so what is metallurgical engineering basically about?
Hmm. Metallurgical engineering, what I can say, in a layman's language, people may just say it's rather smelting. That's what a
Mm,
layman would think. But there's
mm,
more to it. We
mhm,
actually manipulate and transform materials into what present day
mm,
engineers use, from
mm,
electric cables that electrical engineers use,
mm,
or automobile parts that mechanical engineers use, or
mm,
even the what's this computer parts that computer engineers use to develop as well as software engineering. So it goes as far
mm,
into helping every discipline. Without
mm,
us, although most may
mm,
argue, we are the reason why
mm,
we are where we are today in
mm.
technology.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let me ask you this question. Did metallurgical engineering choose you or you chose it? Yeah, yeah, because you know what, like most of the times I've
Yeah.
actually observed like for most of the students at the Colbert University, like they come of course with the aim of doing particular programs. Like for instance, if you talk about non-quota,
Yeah.
like you have a lot of students of course in non-quota wanting to do programs like medicine, but unfortunately what gets to happen is by the end of the academic year you find that it's not as easy as they thought it was going to be, like getting to enter into medical school.
Yeah.
And you find that they get to be quoted like in programs like pure biology, they are in pure mathematics, or even engineering, the one they never for once, of course, like planned of doing. In your case, were you pushed into this program, or this is just something that you had wanted to do like for a really long time?
Engineering, yes, but metallurgical engineering, no. I would say
Okay.
metallurgical engineering chose me more than I chose it. Because as I was coming here, I thought maybe since the
Mm-hmm,
UNZA system is quite similar to the Copperbelt University system,
mm-hmm,
that it's just direct entry. But due
mm-hmm,
to lack of information, I went to non-quota,
mm-hmm.
which now had to push me to make points to do engineering.
Oh, yeah.
And our intake, I feel like that's when the competition actually went high in terms of points and
Points, yeah.
everything else. So I did not make it to civil, even though I made substantially good points to get into engineering. But
Okay.
unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
falling short even by just 2 points doesn't mean you can get in.
Oh, yeah.
So I got quoted into bioinformatics, which is a very good program actually. You can say
Mm-hmm.
one of the modern day programs you have in Zambia and in the world,
Mm-hmm.
which is not bad. It's actually one of the best programs you may be into at the Bush University.
Mm-hmm.
But there's that thing where you're doing something, but you don't feel like
Mm-hmm.
you at peace with what you want.
Oh, yeah.
So
True.
there was a window that was open for change of program,
Mm-hmm.
where students were allowed to change programs from school of mathematics and natural sciences to the
Mm-hmm.
school of mines,
Yeah.
which was an engineering was the school. So I thought
Mm-hmm.
to myself, maybe I would try doing engineering, which I saw metallurgical engineering as the first option, even though it was quite a tricky
Mm-hmm.
scenario where the HODs in the school said they don't want more students because it is overwhelmed. But consistency, I kept on going there day in, day out, even though I was still attending bioinformatics classes. So yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
would say metallurgical engineering chose me due to circumstances that were beyond my control. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, so have you ever at any point, like in this journey of yours, like pursuing metallurgical engineering, I thought to say you are in a wrong program because, like, I've actually observed, like, I've actually had friends, like, who at some point, like, in whatever program they were doing, like, they thought to say that maybe they should have gotten, if they're doing engineering, they should have gone maybe to business school, maybe it would have been easier that side, or maybe they should have done law or just any other program apart from the one they're doing. Like once things like gets really unbearable and rough, Or sometimes you find that maybe someone has got a talent. Yeah, has got a
Yeah.
talent maybe in writing, in music. Yeah, and then when school gets really rough, they begin thinking to say, maybe I should do away with school. I should quit school so that I 100% focus on the talent.
Yeah.
And maybe in like you talk about 2 to 3 years from now, I'll be like a big name. I'll be happening way more than I would ever happen like doing school.
That's true.
Yeah. So in your case, have you ever thought to yourself to say maybe um I'm following the wrong path? Maybe I'm doing a wrong program, or it's not a good idea like being at CBU. Maybe I should be doing something totally something else.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I feel like for now that hasn't occurred to me.
Okay.
Changing program. I apologize. Uh, I would
Mhm.
say I'm in the right place currently. I can't complain because I feel
Mhm.
like a lot of people would have
Mhm.
wanted the opportunity that I had of being in metallurgical engineering. And I actually
Okay.
did my research before going to metallurgy because civil was related to construction, but in a way again,
Mhm.
metallurgy is related to construction. So I thought maybe
Mhm.
it's what I want, and I'm actually
Mhm.
comfortable, not really comfortable to a point I can say
Mhm.
I'm
Mhm.
going to clear, but I'm saying that I'm happy with what I'm doing. Even though some people will say, no, it's
Mhm.
not the right thing to do. Maybe I should go to an easier set program, programs
Mhm.
like School of Business, as they say.
Yeah.
Even though it's quite a similar environment, as long as you just don't study, at the end of the
Mhm.
day, school is hard everywhere. Whether
Yeah.
be it at CBU, Nortec, Windsor, everywhere it's the same. And for those people that have
Mhm.
talent and feel like school is not their
Mhm.
place,
Mhm.
I feel like it's up to you now. That's a personal perspective or option you
Mhm.
have to choose. Because some people are exceptional in football but
Mhm.
lack in school. So you have to choose. But in Zambia, we don't really have that option of choosing. Our parents just say, go to school, go to school, go to school. They
Yeah.
don't really invest in our talents. We have very few, youth facilities where we can groom our talents. And
Mhm.
I feel like in Zambia, school is just the first option. But if you think that you can excel in your talent, it's
Mhm.
better you reach for the stars. As they say,
Yeah.
don't hold yourself back.
Mhm.
So talents should come first in priority. I feel like most of the people,
Mhm.
if you would ask them at the Copper Birch University or any university in the world,
Mhm.
school isn't really their first option. Maybe that comes in second because
Mhm.
a lot of people are tired of school.
Yeah. True.
Consider maybe yourself and myself actually at this point. So
Yeah.
yeah, school is just something
Mhm.
that helps you survive in this current generation.
Yeah.
Because without, your 12 certificate or even just a degree, life
Mhm.
is getting hard. At the end of the day, white collar jobs are running out and
Mhm.
people getting degrees are increasing day by day. And you who doesn't have a
Mhm.
degree now will be left behind in a state where you don't even have a qualification, even though when
Mhm.
a job is present. So it's
Mhm.
talent for me,
Mhm.
then school. That's what I can say.
Oh, yeah. So, would you be like for the idea of anyone who like strongly feels that they can excel like in a particular talent, like doing air school or dropping out? Like, is that something that you can be in support of, or maybe you're totally against that? I don't know.
I can say I'm against that
Mhm.
because at the end of the day,
Mhm.
I feel like school is something that is more like an opportunity or gift. Most
Yeah.
people don't have that option or chance of going to school. So
Mhm.
why not make the most of it? And when it doesn't go your way,
Mhm.
that's when you can go to your second option, as
Oh,
they say,
yeah.
your talent. Because a
Mhm.
lot of people left out on loans list. Very few people get,
Mhm.
scholarships or bonuses from companies or even well wishers that can give them chance.
Mhm.
And then you have the opportunity to go to school and they say, you know what, let me just drop out and start my own thing. Whether just give it your all and
Mhm.
then when it fails, you have a backup plan whereby you can give it all,
Yeah.
you can go through. Actually, that's the advice I can give rather than just quitting from the get go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Solid. Okay, so what sort of advice can you give to those people who are eyeing or intending to enter into metallurgical engineering?
Come to the best engineering program at CBU. Even though they will
Wait,
argue,
come on, this engineering program,
yes,
because from what I've actually believed or known for a long time,
yeah.
is that my program, which is mechanical
No, no.
engineering, is the best.
But
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
Yeah,
What?
but
Yeah,
what's the explanation? Why do you think metallurgical engineering is the best
I think
engineering?
I, as a metallurgical engineer, and
Uh,
everybody who's a metallurgical engineer can back me up saying the
mhm,
only people that come close to us are
mhm.
farmers because they're able to manipulate
Okay.
their own stuff and groom from that. But
Mhm,
firm programs like, let's say, or disciplines, sorry, like
mhm.
mechanical engineering
Yeah.
or maybe even computer engineering,
Mhm,
you need materials from us. We're more like material engineers or scientists, we can say. So you guys manipulate materials that we make. You can't make materials without us. So imagine a world without
mhm,
materials. Now we say do it on your own. You won't have mechanical parts, crankcases, and now the world will be
mhm,
totally disrupted.
mhm,
The computer parts,
mhm,
the aircraft parts,
mhm,
to everything, even specific materials in building, we
mhm,
are the people that manipulate that. So I would say
mhm.
metallurgical engineering is way up there. So all of you, I'm not saying this in a biased way, but I'm just saying it from facts that are laid on the ground
Okay.
that metallurgical engineering is way up there. So you
Mhm,
need us more than we need you. But at the end of the day,
mhm.
we need each other in some way or
Yeah.
another.
True.
Yeah.
Right. It's interesting. Right, we've almost come to the close of the interview. So before, yeah, I let you go. I'm going to ask you this question. It's a question that I also asked, like the previous the previous person I was actually interviewing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is this is August, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is August, and we know for sure that this is the session a month. Yeah, very soon. We only have about just a week, like away from session.
Mm,
Yeah, so how exactly are you feeling about the fact that session is getting closer and closer every minute and hour that goes by?
session was during close is
Mm-hmm.
not really scary
Mm-hmm.
compared to last year,
Uh-huh.
but this year it's a bit, you know, manageable compared to it was last year. Because last year there was too much pressure of making
Mm-hmm.
points, but this year the pressure is there as well, but it's quite manageable and it's
Mm-hmm.
calm. I'd say this one is 50-50. I want to write and get away with academic, but again,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fully prepared to the
Mm-hmm.
extent as I want to be. So I'd
Mm-hmm.
say, um, yeah, it's a 50-50 thing. Not really wanting it, want it again. But at the end
Right.
of the day, it will come and I have to face the music of, facing the session exam. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's still a work in progress. But by the time the paper is
Mm-hmm.
coming, I'm sure we'll be ready. And hopefully, when God works still with us,
Mm-hmm.
we'll be back here for season 3.